Good night, Belize.
And welcome to the red carpet for the grand opening
of the Belize International Film Festival 2024. I'm Dwayne Moody.
And I'm Carla Ayers Musa.
And of course, we are here at the UB Jaguar building here in Belmopan. It's what?
Wind Down Wednesday.
Live on Channel 5.
On the red carpet, guys.
Yeah, we are. Now, guys, as you know, every single year, the Belize International Film Festival features some of the best works in the audiovisual industry. And tonight is just a celebration of the works that have been happening, right?
Yes, and we're looking at local and international films. We've got local documentaries, short films, long movies, ranging from rated G to rated PG-13.
Yeah.
But tonight, we're celebrating the opening of this wonderful week that we've had so far and what's to come.
Yes, of course. Now, the whole festival started today, this morning, right here at the UB Jaguar Auditorium, where there were presentations and different discussions taking place as to where the industry is and where we want it to go, how it has grown over the years. And so, you know, it has been a great experience. If you were here to enjoy or to engage in the discourse, it was really, really good as to what is going to be the future of the audiovisual industry in Belize.
And we're really excited because I think this is something that not very many people know about or are able to engage with. And this week, not only are these films being screened here for the first time, but the public can also get tickets to be able to come and enjoy it as well. So in addition to this live red carpet event and grand opening, you can be a part of it too.
Guys, how me and Carla look to now? Like,
oh God.
We never made a try for match up, right? But we made a try. We did. Because of course, you know, we wind down and we wind down good. But people are already making their way on the red carpet, guys. And so, Let's get your name and coming out to support.
I'm Leon Lozano. I'm the director of A Little Hope for Chicago, the feature documentary that's playing tonight.
Wow, let's talk about that. Yeah.
All right, tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. Well, A Little Hope for Chicago is a feature documentary. It's kind of a hybrid film, so there are some narrative reenactments that are in it as well. It's a life story of a guy named Kevin Nichols. He grew up in Chicago. He grew up in a home that he had the mom, dad, they were in the church, a strong family foundation, but he still answered the call to the streets and decided to become a street hustler. And while he was living that life, he put his safety at risk, his freedom was at risk, and his life was at risk. But he was able to turn his life around, become a reformed man. He got out of it, moved to Los Angeles, became a businessman, a father, a husband, and he's living proof that there's a little hope for Chicago. But there was his eldest son followed in his footsteps in Chicago and ended up losing his life. So obviously as a father, that's the hardest thing that you could live with. So he retreated inward, and to be able to pull himself out of that dark place, he decided to write his life story and tell his story and be able to be an example to others who are walking that path today, to help instill some hope for them so that their lives can turn out differently.
So interesting because it's his success story, but also with loss, having experienced loss.
Yes, and sometimes great loss drives us and brings things out of us that we didn't know we were capable of. And for him, it was about taking that pain and taking the message that he has of hope to share. And right now, he's sharing it internationally. We're here in Belize, to bring a message of hope here.
Well, I have to say that, you know what, we know that there are a lot of Belizeans who live in Chicago. Have you been able to engage with them, given the fact that, you know what, your film has entered into the Belize International?
Right? Exactly. Yeah. It's very exciting. This is about my third or fourth time at the festival, so I love the festival. I was here about 4 years ago, I think, with I had a film, My Father Belize, that played at the festival then. It was a coming home for me at the time. My family's Belizean. I was born in the States, but both of my parents born here. Right, exactly, right?
We love it. You're here.
Yeah. So that was a great experience, and I knew when I made this film that I had to bring it here. It was very important. I had it circled on the calendar. It's like we're going to share this with my family, my friends, and my people.
That's fantastic. And you're part of the opening night. What does that feel like?
Oh, that's really special. We got the band here. We got the red carpet. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. You know.
And have you started working on your film for next year already?
Yeah. Well, we're still taking this places. So we have a mission here for this film, and we have this message of hope that we're trying to spread worldwide. So that is the focus. I do have other projects I'm working on. I'm shooting a film this weekend, actually, when I get back to the States. I'll be working with my daughter, who's an actress, on that one.
Oh, nice.
So excited about that. And but there's still a road ahead for a little hope for Chicago, and we're going to keep marching on that road.
Yes, we're very excited to see that tonight. That's part of the grand opening here at the Belize International Film Festival.
Yes, it is.
And we look forward to being inside for that and watching your film.
Yeah.
I look forward to you seeing it. You got to tell me what you thought.
Yeah.
I just want to say congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So much.
Incredible. All right, enjoy.
Enjoy. Wow. That was really good. Imagine that. His film speaks to what's happening right now in Belize, and the fact that, you know what, we have our youth who are at risk and wanting to get out and don't know how to get out, and maybe this is going to tell that story for them too.
And that's the thing about the festival, different perspectives.
That is
Hi,
fine.
how are you?
Let's get your name.
I'm Mary Wells. I'm a director, writer, independent filmmaker from Jamaica.
Oh, she's an independent filmmaker from Jamaica, and she's just visiting.
Okay, so
I'm one of the jurors. Suzette is my good friend.
So let's talk about it. I know you've heard about Belize International Film Festival. We've featured a lot of Belizean as well as international films over the years, short documentaries, all of that. What you've seen and where we are as an industry.
Well, first of all, my first feature, I screened it here, but I wasn't able to come, so this is my first time.
Oh, awesome. So your first time here at the film festival.
Yes.
Based on what you've seen in regards to Belize and the development in the film industry, what are your thoughts and opinions?
Specifically to Belize? Well, it's like in the Caribbean, it's still coming to come, it's still developing, but it's wonderful. And what Suzette Ziden has done is just fantastic. The fact that she's kept this festival for 17 years, amazing. It's so much work, it involves so much commitment, it's such a passion kind of profession that I don't even know how to say, the whole region, we're still coming to come. But these days there are a lot of small independent filmmakers who are making inroads, a lot of young people, especially out of Jamaica. I can't comment specifically to Belize, I don't know enough, but from what I've seen, it's lovely. It's lovely.
I do believe you were engaged in the discussions earlier today, because I saw the commentary, I saw some of the film the videos that were shared today, and where I know that one of the things is that we constantly say we always have to pivot from where we are. Talk to us about that, where you see Belize's industry and where we need to go in terms of, expanding.
Were you referring to my response this afternoon to do with the, what you call it, climate justice? Yeah. Where, I mean, I could say, when I comment, it's not just Belize, the whole Caribbean. Where do we need to go? That's so big.
A loaded question.
Yeah. First of all, I think that the support system, not just money, it's the support for the really real, there's a lot of intellectuals who talk about the creative industries. The support needs to be real.
Mm-hmm.
It just from a point of view of not just film, the culture in general, the performance arts, the film arts, the fine arts. They imagine that it's still an elective, like when you're in high school.
Yep.
It's not an elective. It's yes, yes.
Exactly. And it's an art form that we should be
right.
developing more and
it's
focusing
integral
on.
to our culture, to our identity, to our education. Exactly. It's integral to our export industry as well. I mean, if you quote the statistics of music and film, it's huge. So there's a lot of potential. The problem is that we're small societies, and we tend to think we're bigger than we are. But it doesn't. That doesn't mean that we can't export and still stake our claim.
Exactly.
We have a lot of.
Okra full basket.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
but
this is the 17th, so we're definitely heading
Yeah.
17 and 17.
That's right.
Oh.
That's right. And not only that, it's such a rich industry, and we have such incredible stories. You know.
Yes,
It's
yes.
incredible. For me, this is the second time to Central America. I've been to Mexico, and it's amazing that this is an English-speaking Caribbean country in Central America. You know,
Yes.
and it's just, every time you think about it, you know, and it's the same with Guyana. It's the same, you know, so.
Well, we hope you enjoy,
Very
and
much
we
so.
have 30 plus films to look forward to in the next
That's
few
right.
days. So
That's right.
we're really happy to have you.
Thank
and
you.
Thank you
yes,
so
have
much.
A great night. Nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
that was so good. Listen, it's been really, really great, guys. A lot of persons here, not only from the region, but also internationally coming in and being a part of this festival that has brought together professionals in this industry. And it's the messaging that they're sending, right? And it's so great. But, man,
A familiar face.
a familiar face, yes. Known in the creative arts industry, no other than Jackie Cass. Welcome. You're performing tonight.
Yeah, I haven't been performing for a while. I did the September celebrations and took a break, but they pulled me out for the festival, so I'm here.
All right, how are you feeling?
A little nervous, but I think I'm gonna be okay.
How do you envision your role in tonight's grand opening in the larger picture of arts and the industry in Belize?
So I've been coming to the festival for like about 10 years. I missed the last 2 years. So I think it was important, especially after COVID, for us as artists to kind of bring back the whole scene, the red carpet, the glamour of music and being a creative person. I think it's important for us to do that. And look at the fashion. I love you guys.
Oh, shucks. They're like,
Look at you.
yeah, you understand? Listen, but it's so interesting, Jax, because you come from this industry. You know, the creative arts, the expressive arts, it's something that at times I think we take for granted. And you've been at the helm of being a development officer, ensuring that the industry is moving forward. Talk to us about what we're seeing here tonight and how that reflects on the work that you've been doing.
I think for me, I mean, I'm no longer working in the industry in that capacity, but for the years that I were, it really helped, and I think I see so much development. I look around and I see how our Belizean artists have done so much in such a short space of time, because COVID really affected a lot of us. The arts thrive on live performances, so when we were not able to do that, a lot of people were struggling. So to see events like this to bring us out, it's very important. It's important. I know that this festival, they're not including the music video, but I think we really need it, so I'm appealing to Suzette.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying, because I was telling Carla earlier, guys, that the festival used to include music video competition.
Yeah.
And they would give an award for the best music video and things like that. And so I didn't see that on the lineup this year, and so I was like, where did this go?
I mean, like I said, COVID took a hit on artists, and their music videos coming out. So maybe next year, by being here, we can lobby.
We're gonna hold you to that.
Yes.
We're gonna hold you to that.
Yes.
We have to. Well, make sure that you wind down too, because it is wind down Wednesdays. So you need to wind down tonight as well after you perform, okay?
You guys need to invite me on your show.
You're invited. You're invited. You're invited. You're invited. Let us know
You're
when
invited.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Jax.
Oh,
All right.
do
Thank
you,
you so
Jackie.
much.
Thank
Good
you
night.
so much.
Oh man, we have to bring her on the show.
Held her to it. I think we've locked her in. Hi, good
Hey!
How are you?
All right, bro. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, we're taking pictures too? Welcome, boy. Let's talk about it. Being here, supporting this area of the creative arts, the audiovisual industry, it's something that is very important. I know you are all about the expressive arts. So let's talk about being here.
Well, I'm here to network and to meet everyone to see what it's about. It's my first time attending the... So thank you very much. But,
they used to have an area where they would feature music films, music videos, and I know you are a musician and you're an artist. Talk to us about providing spaces like these for you guys to be able to network, for you guys to be able to show the work that you do, and how important that is to the future of not only your industry but also the other.
as a creator, I'm also a producer, and I've been invited to work on the audio of a film before in Foley and in creating destroying and recreating the sound. So I think that it is important to have spaces like these because you do have artists who need to know that there are other options. Right. Instead of just playing music and teaching and stuff or performing, there are like so many other avenues for artists who write and create music.
You
Completely.
mentioned it's your first time. What are you most looking forward to tonight or throughout the week?
My first step is always networking to see who is who and who does what, and then I can know exactly how my communication with the different individuals will be, or the different groups, organizations that are part of the industry. Yeah.
To be able to also showcase to other people in that networking, not just what you're able to do, but like we mentioned, looking at that musical aspect of it and being able to bring that back. We just spoke with Jackie, who kind of had similar thoughts on tonight and on the films and the activities. Yeah.
I hope you enjoy tonight, though.
I will do my best, and I'm here to represent all the creators from the South. Because when I leave from here, I'm going to go here equipped with more knowledge and to share with them what we can do collectively. And I will know what direction to point and to recommend.
And you're also going to enjoy some really great films too.
I look forward to see what's happening right now. So thank you very much for having me.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy. Have a good night.
Good night.
Thanks.
It's so interesting. Imagine that this is his first time here, but he's going to learn so much about what the industry
and he's already
has done.
embedded in the industry as it is. So,
Well,
hi,
well,
good night.
And
Hello.
welcome. Let's take a picture first. Okay?
Oh, we're doing photos.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about being out tonight in your capacity and, of course, celebrating this industry that is instrumental to the way we move forward.
Yeah, first of all, my name is Tim Damey. I'm from Punta Gorda. I'm the faculty rep to the Board of Trustees for the university.
Nice.
And I was invited to come here tonight to support this event, which I was very excited to. I've been in Belize for 22 years. Prior to that, I worked 7 years in the film exhibition industry. So
wow.
I've been to several of these in Atlanta, New York, San Francisco, and Florida. And so I was excited to be a part of this. And I love the theme of tonight's film. It's so important for at-risk youths and what we could do to help keep them off the street and on the right path to success. So I'm really looking forward to tonight.
What do you think when it comes to, you said you've been to other types of festivals and throughout the world.
It's right there. It's right there.
Okay.
The excitement, the place is full. People are happy. Everybody's dressed up and ready to have fun. And I think it's going to be, the movie is going to be the creme de la creme at the top, right?
Yes, exactly.
Love that. The validation for industry. It's
Immediate.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I can't wait to see the movie. So.
Is there anything else you're looking forward to this week? Because we've got about 35 films in addition to the ones tonight.
I just think it's great that the industry keeps on putting out more and more films. Belize is such a beautiful place. The more we can get our country out there in the media and people can see it, people will know what a beautiful place it is. So,
well, no,
it's exciting.
No, in terms of the university providing curriculum or a course that speaks to the audiovisual industry. Is that happening? Is that going to happen in the near future?
I don't want. I'm not sure the president is coming tonight. I don't want to
The
steal his
hard-hitting
thunder.
question.
I'm trying to put it.
So I know that there's talk of the music school being reignited. So definitely getting into the arts, because we need to look at the holistic training of students. It's not just academics. It's not just a trade. You need to learn also about literature, about poetry, about film, the industry. It's very important to get all of that.
Love that. I love that. Thank you so much for coming
Thank you.
out.
It was great to meet you. Have a good night. Enjoy.
Wow. Is this a future for the industry?
We have to ask the president.
We have to ask the president. Oh my gosh! Look who's here!
How are you?
Melissa is back.
Good. How are you?
Melissa. Now she's the host for tonight's
Yes.
opening ceremony, guys. This is Melissa Espat.
We're coordinating.
We're coordinating.
We're already matching.
I don't know what we did.
Once you grab an Aperol Spritz and get in there, mingle.
Good, right?
Yeah, it's Wine Down Wednesday.
Wind Down Wednesday.
Down Wednesday, excellent, yes.
Perfect. Let's talk. Now, you are from this industry. This is what you do. Getting on stage, putting off these amazing productions and all of that. And tonight we're going to see some of these things, but in film. Talk to us about being the host and how this ties to what you do.
Well, we're in this is a creative. This is the area for all the creatives. We're super happy. I'm super happy to be here. Yes, I do theater, but it all comes from the same area. One of the things that I'm super excited about is that my former student, Samir Habet, was featured in this morning's student film.
Oh, wow.
And so it was his debut.
Okay.
Father Jeremy Zippel was helping with filmmaking. Alison Castillo, it was the main actress. So we're seeing like a whole, like I'm taking on all the credits. Yes, it's one big circle. And we've had, like for me, it's been really interesting. I've done theater in 3 different plays in 1 year. And we've seen how the Belizean audience, like they desire entertainment.
Yep.
You know, and what Suzette is doing just shows that we have the potential and the capacity to do much more than just the basic, you know,
Productions.
We can go over the top.
Talent is here.
Yep.
Yes, local talent is really good. And we can see that, you know, by simple Samir's film, but just all of this, you know, Suzette has done amazing work, so we're very proud of her. We're proud of the Belizeans in general who are out here.
Yes, and we're also we're looking at directors and producers and artists all over the world. So we are on this stage with everybody.
Right. So that's what we're looking at. My next project, film.
Okay.
What?
Breaking
No.
news.
I love it. We're gonna get the tea.
You know, I would save that for Sun Up, right?
We're getting for. This is Channel 5 though, but I just said that. But that's good tea.
Yeah, we're excited. We're in the pipeline. We're trying to see. I have a little, you know, some work that we're doing, the underground work. It's not going to be right away, but we're working on it. We think it's important.
Well, we're excited to follow that. That's going to be incredible.
We're so excited. I could see definitely Frania to say, which part am I going to
One of me.
You know he wants to ask that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
We have a part.
Okay, you heard it here.
We'll hold her to this.
We
We'll
will.
hold her to this.
Absolutely.
And before I go, I just want to take this time out, you know, big up Halima Hoy, who's representing Belize. She's one of my babies on your reading, right? So we want to big up Halima. She's already our queen. So I just want to take that chance, right? Film festival
That's
now,
what we're
but
here
go
for.
Halima.
Big up Halima.
Big up
Miss Belize.
Halima. I love it. Bye, babe.
Good to see you. Bye.
We're going to see Melissa in there, but guys, of course,
Yes.
we have the woman of the hour, the person that has been behind this all these years.
Whose name we've heard at least 8 times
already.
tonight
Yeah,
as
no
championing
other
this.
than Suzette
How
Ziden.
are you, Suzette?
Let's take that. Oh, you're so welcome.
You look
Listen,
lovely. It's
you look
so good to see you.
amazing. You look like you're ready.
Tell us
who you're
you
with.
look. You should be so proud
Yes.
of just. I mean, you haven't heard yet. That's all right. The camera.
Suzette, man, this is amazing. We're seeing over 30 plus films, short videos. This is where you want this industry to go.
I want to see one day all of them being Belizean films.
Yes, one
This
day
is
we
we're still working at the inspiration part about showing global films that tell stories that are similar to ours. It's just a small step further for it to be our stories up there going out into other festivals.
The one from the guy from Chicago.
Hope for Chicago.
Yeah, but it's about Chicago and it's so like real.
The
It's
parallels.
what happens here in Belize where our youths are at risk and the whole trial to try to get out of your situation and sometimes being able to and sometimes
Already had a sneak peek to it.
It's that inspiration, though, right? That
I
feeling.
feel like that it can be related here.
Exactly, that's why it's in the festival. Because we felt that it would be relatable to what's happening, our youth in the jails, and what solutions does this film offer, if any, or if it's just a commentary. Because many of the films that you will see at the festival, there's stories that are particular to a country, a region, but in reality, if you take away the specifics, it's any story.
Yes.
It's universal stories.
Yes.
And those are the stories that transcend borders and transcend audiences.
So this is the 17th film festival, international film festival.
I feel like I should
What?
have just danced.
Yes,
The music is
what?
good.
This is a lot.
Steal the jam.
Yes, it's a lot of work to bring all these directors and producers from all over the country. What has that process been like for you?
I don't work by myself. Thank goodness, I would be collapsed by now. We have a core group. We're pretty much volunteers that are working on this festival. But from all starts, we have some veterans. And the veterans tend to be the core group. And then we have a lot of student volunteers, especially now that we're at UB. A lot of student volunteers that we are very excited. I can't even hear myself, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
But no, the film selection process is really hard. One of the things we try to do to make it more accessible to our filmmakers and regional filmmakers is we don't charge an entry fee for submissions, and so we're open to the world. But in return, we don't pay for screening fees either.
Okay.
So that's part.
So it's an incentive and a way
It's
to
an
get them in.
incentive. It's interesting. I mean, we're gonna have a long discussion on that, but we could save that for another time.
Okay.
Well, we're waiting for the president of the university to come, but we want to push. There should be some audiovisual course or program here at the University of
I
Belize.
think you should push really hard.
Hard-hitting questions.
Push tell can't push no more.
Yes, we already asked. We will ask.
Ask him when they will start. Because all of us are media people, and all of us will go teach.
Yes.
But Suzette, it's like Carla said, it's been 17 years. Soon to be an adult. Where are we? Are we where we want to be? Where we need to go? Where do we
Not yet. Not yet. I think we have shown some consistency of being here. 17 for 17 editions that we aren't going anywhere. We are in here, and at some point, I'm going to say the authorities, those that are able to have, and I'm going to say the political will make it happen. I think they're hearing us. They've been hearing us for a while. And slowly the orange economy is starting to open up, and everybody's starting to use those words very easily now. Before that, a few years ago, people was like, what other color are they coming with? What? Orange juice? But it's because, those are we're doing baby steps, getting these efforts out there can become normal, eventually we will reach everything in its own time.
I am ready to see some real investments in the audiovisual industry in Belize because we have the talent here. And that is
Look at you
the
too.
talent here. So I'm waiting to see more investments taking place in this industry.
I appreciate your lobbying efforts, and I think that's what everyone in this industry should do. We have to lobby together.
Yes,
No one-man
absolutely.
show.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you made it look like that, but now you've told us all the
Oh my
volunteers
gosh,
and
yes.
yeah, you know.
They have been amazing. I have an amazing team of core people working.
What are
Wherever we
you?
flew.
What are you most looking forward to this week, right now?
I would love to see a lot of people come out to see these films. We have taken a lot of time to create these films, to choose these films from around the world, and we would like to see them resonate with you all. So please come out, enjoy them. After tonight, we are moving over to the Go Answer call center on Constitution Drive, right in front of ANR, just in case you didn't know. And we'll be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday showing films for the rest
How
of the
can
week.
people get in? Is there an entry fee? Where
There's
do
an
they go
entry
to get
fee.
tickets?
There is a quick pass app that will tell you the different packages that we have. But we can also just pay at the door. There are tickets for $10, but you can have both tickets on each. The more you buy, the less it costs.
Okay.
And you can bring friends on that ticket. But yeah, so it's just movies from here on. We had a fabulous day today.
Yes,
We had a
We
fabulous
saw
day
that.
today.
We saw that. And the conversations were really, really great and poignant. But I need to ask on behalf of some of our artists, when we are bringing back the music videos.
Well, this is the first year that we did not include the category because we're short-staffed and because, as I had mentioned to someone before, the government has taken a lot more interest in music than they've been done. In the past couple years, music has seen like a resurgence, and so we were like, okay, we don't have to push the music as hard. We're gonna keep pushing the film music. Everybody. So that is taking off. We believe we're very happy that that is taking off. But we will still come back around because we like the video.
We love the video. Thank you so much, guys. Suzette Ziden, of course,
Thank you,
the
Suzette.
woman behind this whole thing, has been the pioneer behind this Belize International Film Festival.
Hi, good
President, welcome.
Mr. President, welcome to the red carpet.
Thank you very much. And welcome to UB.
Thank you. I'm back again, guys. As you all know, this is my alma mater. But let's talk about giving the support to this industry all these years and this festival.
It is a must. We have to give support to this. At the university, we have a Faculty of Education and Arts. So this is a part of the arts program. We have students out here tonight. We have students who are learning how to write for plays, how to write for scripts. And so we're excited to host it. And we're a partner in putting it all together. So it's an excellent opportunity for arts at UB.
So where is UB going in terms of curriculum and opportunities for students to come in and develop these types of skills in the audiovisual industry?
Of course, I'm told by the chair of the faculty, Mr. Ubaldemir Guerra, that they're developing a minor in writing for plays and in producing plays like what we'll see here tonight and for the next couple days. So we're really getting into the academics of it.
I love that. I love this. President, the thing is that I think the last time I was here for the International Film Festival, you spoke about that. So you know what? We have to continue to support. Everybody has to come together for this industry to blossom. And tonight, again, we're featuring the UB Steel Band, where the students from out of the arts program, they're here involved. The fact that you have support from the echelons of the university, it speaks a lot to where we want to go.
And that is what the university is here for. We have to be relevant. We have to take advantage of such opportunities. We have to create the platform for our students to benefit from things like this.
Yep.
So it's just the next thing that we do here at UB, being relevant.
And lastly, sir, there are 35 plus films. Is there any particular one that you're looking forward to see?
I'm looking forward to the one tonight.
the one, something Chicago.
Yes.
I'm very excited about that
Yes.
one. And there are a few others, so I'll have to pop out of my office from time to time to catch a couple movies.
There will be 2 auditoriums, I think, on Saturday, so they'll be showing simultaneous films. So we've got lots of options for people who are working or for students who want to come out and watch.
And I'd like to encourage all faculty, students as well, to come out and enjoy these movies.
Thank you so much,
Thank
President.
you. It's so good to see you. Enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy. There you have it, guys. That is, of course, our presentation for tonight. Carla, we met some amazing persons, people who are involved in this particular industry and want to see its growth continue. It's a really, really
It's
great
going to
thing.
be amazing to see where the film industry goes within Belize for the education side of it and the production side of it. But remember, guys, you can come out and be a part of this week. Come and watch the films. It goes all through the week into Saturday as well.
Yeah.
So you don't have to miss out. I'm excited to go in there and watch.
I am too. You just simply have to go online on their Facebook page at the Belize International Film Festival, and you can simply scan the QR code and get your tickets. Know what the films were under the air.
Yep.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
You can also buy tickets at the door, so if you don't have access to that online, you're welcome to come to the door and buy your tickets there.
All right, that's it for us tonight. Dwayne and Carla, Wind Down Wednesdays on Channel 5.
Yes, for the Belize International Film Festival opening night. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Enjoy.
Unique, breathtaking, diverse are just some of the words that come to mind when describing Belize. To sustain the wonder, the beauty, the rich ecosystems around us, we must protect our wildlife, our trees, our marine life, and our barrier reef. For the future, for the next generation. This is our Belize. Respect it, cherish it, love it.
Life is a journey filled with milestones, big and small. Whether you're buying a new car, saying I do, moving into a new home, or graduating from school, each milestone is unique. And we want to be there for them all. That's what we believe banking should be. Simple, honest, supportive. You deserve a bank that's striving to be more than a bank. A partner committed to your dreams. A neighbor that wants to strengthen its community. A friend for any occasion through life's ups and downs. At NBB, we're redefining our commitment to being your partner. A partner that's there for you every step of the way. Visit us at www.nbbl.bz to learn more. NBB, your partner every step of the way.
You guys are my only friends. We are your only friends.
How many days are you gonna be gone?
6. Why don't you like Eve?
There's something not right about that woman.
Oh, my love bugs. It is still so beautiful here. Welcome home. Ladies, to friendship.
We're celebrating a murder we committed when we were kids.
No one could ever know what we did today.
Off you go.
The moment we ran away from that river, we became something impure. It changed something in us.
¡Satanás está aquí!
All these years we have been lied to. There's something evil lurking in the jungle.
There was just so much evil.
I am the servant of God. I am on a mission. I will not fail.
There's gonna be a lot of death around us tonight.
I know you're in there. I know that you're in there. I know you're in there.
The devil is in there. We're supposed to be a family. No! Why? Crazy, psychotic, backstabbing bitch.
They call Jesus crazy too.
Ajá, mami, ¿qué fue?
Porque vos lo que queréis es que yo me muera sola, chico.
A mí lo que me gusta es la actuación. Y ve que lo voy a lograr.
No, pero si ni siquiera habéis sacado el bachillerato, mijo.
Calmarizate, mami. Eres el amor de mi vida.
Ay, Roberto.
¿Cómo que Roberto? Hermanito, yo tengo que ensayar. ¿Dónde está mi libreto? Hace que rendirme ahora. ¿Ah? Olvídame de los sueños míos. No puede ser. Tanto nadar para morirme en la orilla y aventado.
Ay, por favor, ven a cuidarme a Ariadne.
Sí tengo ganas de verte, chica. Lo que pasa es que todavía no le he pegado de verdad, ¿verdad?
Dios mío, volviste a tu tierra. Bienvenido, bienvenido, mijo. ¿Dónde estaba?
En Hollywood. Mira, decime dónde está mi princesa, mi sobrina, la sobrina de su tío. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde?
Yo pensé que te habías muerto, mi hijito. ¿Cómo no te veo en ninguna telenovela?
No, porque las telenovelas mías las pasan es afuera, no se ven aquí.
Sí, porque yo no tengo cable, ¿ves?
¿Por qué no agarráis el cable y te ahorcáis con él? Este me lo compré en Miami con la primera protagonización que hice allá. ¿Qué es lo que vos querías hacer con tu vida, Yang?
Rockera.
Pero vas a ir por la vida con esa cara de murciélago.
Cuando voy a
Maracaibo y empezó a pasar el puente. No, si imagínate, si me puso hasta que le cuidara a la mamá.
¡Vieja Martita, parate, no jodas!
La actuación es la más difícil de las profesiones porque no soy vos mismo, sino otro.
¿Qué vamos a hacer?
Triunfar. Eso es lo que vamos a hacer. Y para eso tenemos que actuar, que es lo que yo mejor sé hacer. Maracaibo es de todo el Zulia, de toda Venezuela, y no importa que esté en cualquier parte del mundo, siempre va a estar en nuestro corazón. Hasta lo que se viene es bueno.
Nina, nos tenemos que ir. Ya le escuchaste a tío. Junta tus cosas y vamos acá. Hay piragües por todas partes.
Mi nombre es Paulina Batista y escribo esto porque no sé qué va a ser de mi vida después de esta noche.
En esta casa no se habla guaraní, Nina. A vos te van a mandar de vuelta al campo si te haces así de la rebelde.
Mañana voy a ir a la cárcel a ver si me puedo fugar con ellos.
¿En qué carajo es lo que andas metida?
Je consciente que Nina se pregunte.
Pichucapata.
El que no está con nosotros está contra nosotros.
¿Sabes cómo es acá las cosas? Muy partida.
Déjala, chiqui. Va a pico de puta, bella. Una jaipe de delincuente acá en Jama. están atacando las casas de los colorados.
¿Quién va a ir, por favor?
Va a terminar ya la guerra. Los colorados van a ganar.
Nuestra oportunidad.
In the midst of life, we are in death. To whom can we turn to for succor but to you, Lord, who are justly angered by our sins?
Finley Unsworth came into the shop.
My business partner, mate. Had a terrible accident.
People just don't die when Finley Unsworth's around.
I can handle him.
Deliver us from the bitter pain of eternal death.
I don't know you were back.
We all think we can get out. I've got some loose ends that need tying up. I mean, I'd call it good business.
8 feet down.
They're happy to pay, of course. When can you start?
When do you want me to start, Mr. Moore?
You've got dead bodies on your hands. Where are you going to go?
Call them London people that you know. And call our undertaker.
You're going to be able to handle this? That's what I do.
What are you doing?
I've always known he killed him, but what can I do?
What can you do?
I just bury people.
This club's like being stuck in an asylum with mirror balls.
I've seen enough doctors in my time to know when they're looking at dead people.
Who's going to be burying you?
Wdech. Józef, błagam, klęczę, zaklinam. Tu masz adres Witkacego, przyjdź wieczorem. Pojaw się i pomóż mi rozgonić tę ich wyprawę, bo jak oni pojadą, to po mnie. Po mnie, rozumiesz? Wydech.
Jakby panie mogły tak po kolei, co się stało?
Był doktor i nagle... Nie ma doktora.
Zastrzelił go Zamojski.
Ja?
Zabiła go zazdrosna Jadwiga Mrozowska. I taka jest prawda.
Za kogo pan mnie ma?
Szymanowski go zabił, wszyscy to wiedzą.
I Zamojski wziął i kropnął go, tak? A co miał zrobić? Niejaki Włodzimierz Lenin ciężko rozmyśla, jak tu utruć ludziom życie. Ale po co?
Jak to po co?
Bo to będzie początek końca kapitalizmu!
Nie wytrzymam z tym cymbałami.
Nie powiedz.
Zaraz mnie rozerwie.
Ładuj!
Nie dość, że mamy trupa w domu, to jeszcze musiał się okazać cholernym arystokratą.
Ognia! Śliwowicy! Zimno to jak w psiarni.
To się jeszcze wojną może skończyć. Trzeba ich aresztować.
Nein, trzeba
Żegnam.
Stasiu, musiałeś?
Musiałem.
A la carga!
Belize has a diversity of people and cultures. There is the mindset of acknowledging and recognizing how blessed we are as a country because of our natural assets.
Natural capital means the living parts of the earth from which benefits flow to people.
We have the second largest barrier reef in the world, mangroves that protect our coastline, and we recognized as a country that we need to take steps to actually safeguard our natural assets.
The Natural Capital Project helped us put a value on those ecosystems. And we are able to leverage that to develop in a sustainable way that can bolster our economy.
I'd love to see what we do with blossom in every country around the world.
The Belizeans now have a roadmap for a bright future and their prosperity. These ideas are spreading and being taken up.
I feel a bit more optimistic when it comes to the future of the country.
We need to think about our children and what kind of life is waiting for them.
Les politiciens ne sont pas capables de comprendre la nécessité et le rôle à qu'il y a dans le pays.
Quand je dis que elle est l'année des artistes qui décident de prendre un côté parce que c'est le besoin côté pour exprimer.
Nous en retard, le reste du monde a un film dehors depuis 1900 combien par rapport à pays, mais nous-mêmes nous en retard.
Comme l'État par exemple vraiment responsable de l'image pays, n'importe qui représente Haïti, j'en voulais quitter comme ça, c'est une décision politique.
Ici, donc, resté 12 ans fermé. L'argent qui était pour te faire construire ici, donc, ils ont dilapidé l'argent là et rien pas fait. C'est une politique qui est malsaine, c'est une politique qui est coloniale.
Nous n'y a assez de voir que le monde n'a pas prendre culture et acteurs culturels en considération. Il faut ça changer. Et pour ça changer, il faut nous faire ça changer.
Et nous-mêmes, qui s'en a pour fouiller les jeunes qui viennent?
你客家人就by做私房餐食拖出湖咧，呢度水務嘅會所啊，一天波的平安啊！香港人傳嚟都5、6胎人來嘅，係係祖傳嘅就做啦。
My name is Oscar Quiros. A lot of people know me as Oski, and I'm from the beautiful country of Belize. I'm a road racer in the crit scene, and I ride with the professional team Miami Blazers. I do have a life outside cycling, and apart from my marriage life, I love traveling the world. That's like my go-to, but not every time I have money. I also do like to listen to music. I also love to eat. Who doesn't like to eat? I think every cyclist loves to eat. You know, I'm happy. And if I am to leave this world tomorrow, I'd be happy with what I've done so far.
Good evening and welcome to the 17th edition of the Belize International Film Festival. Before we begin our program, we would like to invite all of you to kindly stand as we sing our national anthem. followed by the invocation. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for our invocation led by Father Jeremy Zippel from the Society of Jesus.
Well, good night, friends, and welcome. Let us bow our heads in prayer. And loving God, we just pause for a moment in your presence to thank you for all of the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears, the creative energies and passions that have gone into preparing this wonderful event. We thank you for the organizing team. We thank you for all the filmmakers and artists who have put their passion into these projects. We remember that all creativity, all human endeavor is a gift from you. The loveliness of the stars, the myriad of creatures that walk the earth, the Caribbean Sea, the breeze, and certainly the artistic creativity that comes from each of our filmmakers. They're gifts from you. They all give you honor, and they shine with your radiant beauty. So we ask you to bless all of our filmmakers, all of our participants, all who have prepared this special event. May their work give you honor and inspire all of our hearts to do the same. Through Christ our Lord, amen.
You may be seated. Thank you, Father Jeremy Zippel. And we're proud to say that he is a former filmmaker with National Geographic, executive editor for America Film, and the director of photography for a film that was submitted this year called Life's Amazing. So thank you, Father Jeremy. Ladies and gentlemen, we acknowledge and welcome the presence of Honorable Karim Musa, Minister of Home Affairs and New Growth Industries, Honorable Oscar Mira, Member of the House of Representatives representing Belmopan, the Mayor of the City of Belmopan, His Worship, Mayor Pablo Kawich, ambassadors from Panama, Japan, Cuba, and El Salvador, the President of the University of Belize, Dr. and Mrs. Palacio. Welcome, and welcome to all of you again to the 17th edition of this amazing film festival. Without further ado, let's start the program. So first of all, we're so delighted to be here in the heart of Belmopan, a city that continues to grow and flourish under the visionary leadership of His Worship, Mayor Pablo Kawich. Mayor Kawich has been making waves in Belmopan, focusing on the socio-economic issues that impact the daily lives of Belmopan residents. Today, he joined us to officially welcome us to this beautiful city. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mayor, His Worship, Mr. Pablo Kawich.
Thank you, MC. I would like to also welcome some of our guests, Honorable Karim Musa, Honorable Christopher Koyi, Honorable Oscar Mira. Some councillors are joining us tonight, ambassadors, other members of the diplomatic corps, Father Jeremy, Dr. and Mrs. Palacio, Miss Jackie Castillo, Miss Suzette Ziden, my wife Margarita, filmmakers and other members of the film industry, friends, everyone in attendance, and those joining us online. I welcome you to Belmopan. I welcome you to what I recall as being the first ever Belize Film Festival event in our capital city. I believe this is, or second. Okay, I can't recall the first, so apologies for not being aware of that. I believe that this also displays that our city is trying to embrace the arts. I think that is something that has not been pushed enough in our city. So I'm hoping that this event serves as a spark for our youth to get involved. The film industry has many different areas, not just being behind the camera. You can also be in front of the camera. You can be in the audio department, in the graphics department. So it's a lot of different areas that combine into what we enjoy as films. These films are also from different themes. We have emotional life experiences. We have science fiction movies. So we have a lot of different areas that we can enjoy and connect with. Sometimes these films allow us to reminisce on memories. Sometimes they allow us to envision our future or inspire us to work towards our future. I take this opportunity again to say thank you to all the organizers, especially Ms. Ziden for being one of the leading advocates in this film festival. Lastly, I would like to ask everyone to embrace and open your eyes in many different ways than just physically opening them. Open your minds when we are looking at these different films in the different categories. Let us learn what we can from the different experiences that people display in these films. And with that, I now declare the 17th Belize Film Festival open. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. The Belize Film Festival has nurtured creative talent and paved the way for artistic expression in Belize. Last year, the festival took an inspiring new direction, aiming to dig deep into the roots of our creativity. The vision? To plant the seeds that will grow into vibrant industry, one that will thrive for generations to come. An essential part of this vision is the collaboration with the University of Belize. This partnership embodies the hope to inspire young Belizeans to explore opportunities within the emerging orange economy. And who better to share the university's mission with us than the esteemed president of the University of Belize. Please join me in welcoming President Dr. Vincent Palacio.
Thank you very much, our Mistress of Ceremonies. Thank you for establishing protocol, of which I will also honor. Mayor Kawich, welcome you to Belmopan City, the city of Belmopan. I will welcome you to the University of Belize, here in Belmopan, in the city of Belmopan. Welcome. Good evening, everyone. Again, welcome to the University of Belize on this opening night of the 17th Belize International Film Festival. Look at this crowd tonight. We've got the red carpet thing going, cocktail attire, and some incredible films that are awaiting us. This is Belmopan's answer to Hollywood. I was looking for the concept. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe we could look at it as Belmo Wood. But please join me in giving a round of applause for our talented filmmakers tonight. Round of applause for our filmmakers. You've poured your hearts, your souls, and probably a lot of coffee into the films we're about to see tonight and for the rest of the week. We're kicking off with Reimagining Prosperity, a film about building a sustainable future for Belize. Because let us be honest, if there's one thing we can all agree on, it's that we want a beautiful country to stay, well, beautiful. And then there's a little hope for Chicago. Yes, yes, woo! If anyone here has ever felt the Monday blues, this film will put your problems into perspective. So why is the University of Belize so thrilled to be co-hosting this event? Well, we're big fans of creativity, fresh ideas, and popcorn. And just like film, education opens doors, changes perspective and sometimes requires a lot of takes to get it right. Students in the audience may know what I mean. To the Belize International Film Festival team and the city of Belmopan, thank you for putting this fantastic night together. And to all of you here tonight, thank you for being part of this celebration. Whether you're a film buff, a curious soul, or someone who just heard cocktail attire and thought, why not? We're happy to have you here. So grab your popcorn, settle in, get ready to laugh, cry, or possibly question all your life choices, because that is what great films do. Thank you, everyone, and enjoy the evening.
Thank you, President Palacio. We also want to congratulate all the filmmakers who made it in the big screen. I personally want to big up Samir Habet, who was featured earlier today in a student film. He's here with some of his cast members as well as the photography director. And so please, a round of applause for students who are also doing their things up there. We also want to acknowledge the presence of one of our jurors, Mary Wells. Miss Wells, there you are. Thank you for being here. The European Union is a proud supporter of the Belize International Film Festival, actively contributing to the growth of Belize's creative industries. The EU fosters local talent and helps Belizean filmmakers connect with global audiences through funding, skill-building workshops, and networking opportunities. Their support encourages cultural exchange and empowers young Belizeans to explore careers within the emerging orange economy, strengthening Belize's presence on the international film stage. This year, they have also included their featured film, Dangerous Gentlemen, which they consider a dive into a world of global storytelling. But here as a sponsor and to represent the EU and address their commitment to the film festival, we welcome the program officer, Elizabeth Lanzi Masakini.
Good evening, everyone. I would say good evening, friends. I think protocol has been established and it's after 8 p.m., so we're all friends here. It's really exciting to be back to the film festival one more time. Among other partners, I see the number of partners is growing, which is a good sign for culture. Last year, we just contributed films. This year, we gave a financial contribution. It's not substantial. I'm sure we could have done more because I think one can always do more for culture, and sadly often we forget, no? So many other things get prioritized, roads, and important things, but we shouldn't forget about culture. So we're really happy to be on board again this year. And I would like to thank the university also for having us graciously tonight. I think it's really important that the opening of a film festival happens in a space like a university, which is meant to be a space for independent and critical thinking, for knocking down those walls and really being engaged with society. And that's the same thing that film and cinema does, no? It's about also challenging our thinking, developing new ideas, opening up our horizons. A lot has been said about what the European Union has been doing. And if you follow our Facebook page, You in Belize, just a little promotion here, you would have seen that in the past few months, a few dozen Belizeans have indeed had the opportunity to travel to countries in the European Union, but also to Cuba, one of our cultural partner countries, to take place in different trainings, including some trainings linked to film. So we are big on culture, we love culture, we have a heart for culture, and we're happy to contribute to a few things, at least in Belize. Over the years, a lot has been done for archaeology, but I think we're trying to move forward also to look more critically at the creative industry, including the film industry. And we do this because we believe that film is an important art and artistic expression that needs to be promoted and preserved. And we are seeing that in Belize there is more and more a beautiful film industry emerging with young and less young people coming up with really, some have had exposure abroad, some not, but really there's more and more quality films being produced, and we're happy to contribute a bit to the landscape by contributing some training opportunities also abroad. That the work of these filmmakers is so important because it contributes to developing that critical sense of identity also for the country and shared values. Another important reason I really want to emphasize, one of the reasons that guides our choices of supporting film festivals is because we believe that film is not just an art and a form of culture, but is an important expression of freedom of expression. And this is a core value for us because it's strongly linked to human rights. So through film, it is possible at times to kind of challenge the system, challenge the status quo, and also convey messages that are a little bit important as well, no? Especially in our world today where there's so much going on, sadly. If you look at the program, I think it's really interesting. There's such a rich offer again this year linked to social justice, to climate justice, to human rights, indigenous rights, and a diversity of themes that are so important and that we need to continue to have on the agenda and talking about. So it's great that the festival makes especially an effort to tackle young people and get young people on board. We look forward to seeing hopefully a lot of people at our screening tomorrow at 1:30 at the Go Answer Call Center, if I remember correctly. It's a free event, so please, you're welcome to stop by and enjoy the day with us. And I'm sure you're going to find a lot of inspiring films on the program, as been said, and hopefully have a fun time. So let's have a great time.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, here to entertain us with her magical voice, singing a jazz melody, we welcome Miss Jackie Castillo.
Good night, everyone.
Like a flower waiting to bloom, like a light bulb in a dark, dark room. I'm just sitting here waiting for you to come on and turn me on. Like a desert waiting for the rain, like a school kid waiting for the spring. I'm just sitting here waiting for you to come in and turn me on. Ooh, 'cause you see, this poor heart, it's been so dark. After all, you're the turn me on. Oh, you're the only one who can turn me back on. My hi-fi is waiting for a new tune, and my glass, it's waiting for some fresh ice cube. I'm just sitting here waiting for you to come in and turn me on. Turn me on. I have one more, but I'm not sure if Suzette's gonna allow me because we're running late. We got more? Okay. All right, Andrea, she gave us permission to do one more. Just to break up the monotony and give you some music. Love the fact that you are here to support the arts, right? I waited till I saw the sun. Don't know why I didn't come. I left you by the house of fun. Don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. When I saw the break of day, oh, I wish that I could fly away. Standing kneeling in the sand, catching teardrops in my hand. My heart is drenched in wine. Ooh, you be on my mind forever. Out across the endless sea, oh, I will lie in ecstasy. But I'll be a vagabond driving down the road alone, 'cause my heart is drenched in wine. Oh, baby, and you'll be on my mind forever. Something has to make you right. I don't know why I didn't come. I feel as empty as a drum, and I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Jackie. Those are beautiful songs. And music is also important in film. You know, it captures moments that words cannot. But I have an idea. We have an entire online audience watching us right now. So we want to make them know that you know that they're watching us, that we want you to know that they're watching us, if that makes sense. So what I want us to do is just wave. Christy, you look lost. Just wave. Just wave. That's all I want you to do. So we're going to have the camera looking at you, and we just want to wave and say hi to our audience watching us live online on Facebook as well as on Channel 5. They'll know that we love them. That's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say. No? Wave, guys, wave. Just say hi to our online audience. Thank you. Thank you for entertaining me for 30 seconds. I don't ask for much. So, this festival would not be possible without the founder and the director, Miss Suzette Ziden, who has been instrumental in promoting Belizean and regional films. Through her leadership, the Belize International Film Festival has become a key platform for showcasing local talent and connecting Belizean filmmakers with the global audiences. Her vision continues to drive the growth of the Belize creative industry. And here to tell us more about her plans, we welcome the festival director, Ms. Suzette Ziden.
A very pleasant good evening to one and all. That was a lovely rendition that Jackie Castillo just did. And every time I hear her voice, I keep thinking soundtrack, soundtrack, soundtrack. We've got to put her voice on a soundtrack. There's so many absolutely wonderful Belizean voices out there. We just need to make the films that we can put their songs to and their voices to. There's so much talent. In fact, Father Jeremy did not mention that he is the filmmaker for the student film. He was the guy behind the camera in that one. So we have another filmmaker in our midst there. And before I actually begin with my speech, I wanted to acknowledge the filmmakers who are here with us tonight. I'm gonna ask you to stand up, please. If you have a film in the festival, or if you are the subject of a film in the festival, can you kindly stand up so we can see who you are? Look at that, look at that. Thank you all for joining us. Leon is the director of the opening night film that you will see tonight, A Little Hope for Chicago. And in case you don't know, he will be here after, if you're willing to hang around, to have a question and answer session with you all. Okay, so on with my actual speech. Thank you for indulging me. International film festivals are not only important contributors to the cultural, economic, and social development of the territories where they are established, they are also an essential link in the film industry chain. They offer international outreach for films, distribution deal opportunities, reviews in the press, and audience attention. For aspiring filmmakers and industry veterans alike, film festivals serve as an essential stepping stone, offering numerous opportunities for networking, collaboration, and gaining insightful perspectives from industry leaders. In the ever-evolving landscape of the film industry, their relevance and significance remains profound. We are a hub of innovation and a melting pot of diverse talents, an invaluable platform for filmmakers to showcase their artistry to a global audience. Even as the streaming platforms continue to rise, film festivals retain a charm that is both nostalgic and avant-garde, offering a unique space where cinema can be celebrated in its purest form. Celebrating a world premiere on a film festival circuit can indeed be a rewarding venture. It fosters growth, recognition, and inspiration. Tonight, as we open our 17th festival, I feel an overwhelming sense of pride, gratitude, and excitement. For what you see here, the Belize International Film Festival is more than just a celebration of a collection of fascinating films from all around the world, but it's an almost annual tradition that holds immense value for our country. Every year, this festival invites Belizean filmmakers and aspiring filmmakers, along with international filmmakers, to be exposed to stories that they can connect with, to learn from, and to be inspired to create their own. We are a small country, and our resources are often stretched. But each year, despite these challenges, we come together with the help of dedicated volunteers, the support of our generous sponsors, and the passion of everyone who believes in the power of this festival. Yet this support is never something we can take for granted. We have to keep nurturing the festival, pouring in our time, resources, and dedication so it can continue to grow. Just like a plant, a child, or a dream, the festival needs care to survive, to thrive, and become the legacy we all want it to be. We don't want the festival to merely persist. We want it to flourish, to represent everything uniquely Belizean, and to leave a lasting impact on our country's cultural landscape. So imagine, if you will, as we look back 17 years from now, what do we all want this festival to say about us as a country, as a people? I believe it should tell the world that Belize values its stories, its storytellers, and the unique voices that make up this country. It should be a beacon of creativity, a place where future generations can come to see themselves reflected and find inspiration. The Belize International Film Festival is an evolving portrait of who we are. And I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity that this entire team comes together each year to make it happen, year after year, alongside each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Suzette, and congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, this film festival would not be possible without our friends and patrons. And so we would like to take a few minutes just to honor them. The University of Belize, Belmopan City Council, Great Belize Productions Limited, Fertilands Productions Limited, Belize Tourism Board, the Government of Belize, the delegation of the European Union to Jamaica, Belize, the Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, and the Cayman Islands, the National Bank of Belize Limited, the Development Finance Corporation, Go Answer Belize, Belize Global Media, Pentagram Media, Bell Trade, Santiago Castillo Limited and April Spritz, the Angelus Press Limited, Bowen & Bowen Limited featuring Bellikin and Crystal, Travelers Limited, Yogo Bean Limited and Lavazza, Belize Fixer, Greenlight Media Productions, Nocturnal Studio, the Embassy of Cuba in Belize, the Embassy of El Salvador in Belize, and the European Union in Belize. Again, we thank you so much for your contributions to this film festival. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our sponsors. And so, before we end, we have a very special guest speaker, Honorable Oscar Mira, who, along with his busy days representing the city of Belmopan, is also the Minister of State of National Defense and Border Security. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Mistress of Ceremonies. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, filmmakers, viewers, and everyone joining us here this evening for the 17th edition of the Belize International Film Festival, Belmopan edition, correct? Yes. I would like to also acknowledge, I know that protocol has been established, but I'd also like to acknowledge, I saw my colleague earlier, Honorable Karim Musa. Thank you for being here in Belmopan. Earlier today, we shared a few hours of work at committee meetings. So, you know, it has been a really busy day, but we are here because I don't know about Tono, but I like sit down and eat my popcorn and watch a good movie. So therefore, this evening, what an honor it is for me to see the beautiful gathering of storytellers, artists, and change makers from across the region and beyond in Belmopan. To our international guests and visitors from around Belize, welcome. It is inspiring to see you all here, united in celebration of the art of film and its incredible incredible power to bridge cultures and to build understanding. We are truly delighted to share our home and our culture with all of you. As the area representative for Belmopan, I am happy to see that the Belize International Film Festival has been making its home here for the second year in a row. We are the capital city, so thank you so much, Ms. Suzette, for choosing Belmopan for a second year. This festival has the ability to bring together filmmakers from around Belize to network, not only about work, but also about training opportunities, what new films are coming in, and where they will shoot. Belize's creative community has grown remarkable over the years, and events like this are one that are essential for our storytellers to connect to the world, to exchange ideas, and to gain valuable exposure. The festival doesn't just promote Belizean films. It encourages our artists to see themselves as part of a larger creative community, one that transcends borders and reaches audiences worldwide. Now, I don't really know much about this industry, and you might wonder, whether your rep knew about this. Well, let me tell you that a few years ago, I was engaged in this film industry. I think you might remember La Reina del Sur. They came to Belize to shoot some scenes for season 2, a very popular novella that you can find on Netflix. Well, the star of that show is Jackie Castillo, very popular, and therefore needed extra security. So guess who was hired as her personal bodyguard? I never worked long in the film industry. It was about 2 weeks. But I did enjoy the evenings that we were at San Antonich. We were in San Ignacio as well. And the amount of work and effort and the amount of people that it requires to shoot these scenes. I just wanted to let you know, I never did big up myself too much, but I just want to stress the fact that the film industry provides jobs to people from all walks of life. There are the creatives, the writers, the directors, the producers, the actors. Oh, we like act, so we could gain something out of it. The technical crews, the camera department, the sound department, the editors, special effects, and security. And I used to wonder why. I say, mas humo, more smoke, and guys were there running with this. So it does provide a wide range of work and employment for everybody, even me. Let's not forget that it brings together a whole lot of people. In a nation as small as Belize, our industries, communities, and creative pursuits are also interconnected. The festival is an incredible opportunity to unite our artists, unite our filmmakers, and the creators in film industry with individuals from other fields, from environmental activisms to public policy to education. When we nurture creativity and open spaces for dialogue, as the festival does, we strengthen every part of our society. The connections that we make here have the potential to turn into future partnerships innovative projects, and fresh solutions to the issues that we face. To our dear President of the University of Belize, thank you so much for hosting us here tonight. Belmopan may not have a movie theater, but I do remember when I was a young child that there was one in front of the old Belmopan market by the bus terminal. I wasn't privileged to go in there often because I come from a very large family. I'm the first of 10, therefore we couldn't afford all of us. But at least once I made my way inside that theater. But thanks to University of Belize and your most beautiful campus, our wonderful auditorium, we are sitting here tonight where we can connect, not just us, our students, our youth, and those that are the future of our nation. We must thank those that have partnered to ensure that this film festival is a success. And I think that we must thank, if we don't have theaters in Belmopan, we have a lot of call centers, I could tell you. So, go on, Sir Belize. We are very appreciative of the collaboration along with the Belmopan City Council to become a type of Cineplex over the course of the next few days. Thank you so much. Tonight, I would also like to acknowledge the incredible dedication of those who make this festival possible each year. I know Ms. Suzette is passionate about this, and I hear her every day that I go to my office, there's something about the talk about this. So I know that it is something that she really, really believes in, and it's good to see the amount of support that is growing every year. Festivals of this scale require vision, persistence, and most of all, belief. To our director, the volunteers, sponsors, supporters, thank you so much. We couldn't have done it without you. Your effort has given this an exceptional space for the creative arts and for cultural exchange. What you do here makes a lasting impact on Belize's cultural legacy, on the lives of everyone who comes here to experience it. We are glad that you chose Belmopan. They say Belmopan boring, but I don't think so. Thank you all for joining us here in Belmopan and for being part of this beautiful festival. Let us enjoy the films, the conversations, and the moments of connection that make this event so extraordinary. I would like to join our mayor, the city of Belmopan, in opening the 17th Belize International Film Festival, Belmopan edition. Thank you so much.
A lot of my childhood was based on being outside, being out in the elements, playing with my friends. And I remember on the weekends, we would be all excited to wake up on a Saturday morning, jump on the boat, go fishing. Sometimes we would see dolphins jumping around, we would see manatees. As a child growing up, you hear about these things in science class and you hear about them on TV. And to actually see them, with your own eyes, it amazes you so much that you just want to keep doing it over and over again.
Here in Belize, we are very much cognizant of the wealth that lies within our natural assets. Belize has a diversity of people and cultures. There is the mindset of acknowledging and recognizing how blessed we are as a country because of our natural assets.
We have the second largest barrier reef in the world. Mangroves that protect our coastline, our rainforests in some places actually hide ancient Mayan sites that are a huge tourist attraction and a reminder of our culture and our heritage here in the country.
We recognize that we're able to leverage that for economic opportunities in the late 1980s, in particular in the tourism sector. This led to a boost in coastal development to facilitate the construction of hotels that could receive visitors from all around the world.
Belize was starting to become this new attraction, and there were more and more demands for coastal resources and lands.
This happened at a rapid pace, and regrettably, without us as a country having a blueprint in place for how we can develop in a sustainable way that can also bolster our national economy.
And that realization, coupled with the projections for climate change that seem to get more and more dire, we recognized as a country that we need to take steps to actually safeguard our natural assets.
I first started to work at CZME in 2009. I was hired as the coastal planner, and my main task was to lead the development of Belize's first integrated coastal zone management plan. I believe in 1989, we had local conservationists and NGOs, government departments coming together with international partners to discuss this concept called integrated coastal zone management. I was a bit intimidated by that because there were so many persons looking to Belize in terms of paving the way in the region and the world. We wanted to have a science basis to inform the recommendations in the plan. And so it was sometime in 2010, I got to meet Mary and her team of wonderful scientists, and they got to meet marvelous scientists on our side. And we were able to sit down and discuss what it is that the Natural Capital Project does and what we needed as a country for our first integrated coastal zone management plan.
My name is Mary Ruckelshaus, and I'm the Executive Director of the Natural Capital Project at Stanford University. Natural capital means the living parts of the Earth, Earth's lands and waters and species. Those are sort of the assets from which benefits flow to people. And you can quantify those benefits in a lot of different currencies. A lot of people like to use monetary currencies, so they want to put a dollar value on lobster catch or the avoided damages from a storm. But there are also other values that are sort of priceless, because sometimes people want to think about cultural and spiritual values without monetizing them at all. And what we're seeing here in Belize is that these ideas are attracting non-traditional investors who are now thinking about mangroves and coral reefs and seagrasses who would have never thought of them before. They can help with global climate commitments, protect properties on the shoreline. They can boost fisheries, and they can boost tourism revenues. You can bring together very different interests across the economy, across society that might never think about nature, and they now realize that nature is foundational to their prosperity. When we first started working here in Belize with Chantal and her team, we were really focused on integrating the communities in that whole process. A lot of the fisher folk and people who live and work in the Keys have a lot of information that they could draw on maps. So it was a lot of data collecting and then modeling and mapping so people would know where and how much nature's benefiting them. And we could digitize it and weave it in with our digital data.
Natural capital is a scientific way to quantify how nature supports people and the economy.
Do you observe the degraded a little more on the inside towards the...
Every place is unique, so being able to create place-based, culturally grounded solutions allows the solutions to be effective and adapted.
The islands, and then we could identify.
This is right there, the land. No, this is all gone. Oh.
So what we're trying to do here is monitoring management effectiveness by tracking how natural capital, like mangroves, coral reef, seagrass beds, change over time as a function of human activities, but also how the benefits that they provide to people also change over time.
Yeah. Was filled with mangroves as kids growing up, but now it's partial, like just small patches. They cut out big portions of it.
This satellite map. Yeah, we could pinpoint.
If you ask the ordinary Belizean what the value is of the reef, intrinsically it's through the roof. There is no value, it's priceless. So being able to objectively say, based on this information, there is a monetary value and the activities that you do can actually affect this value going forward. It really does make you take a step to actually holding something there to the country as an asset that would help us move forward into the future.
The main impact that we're able to have here with the Belizeans is that they now have a roadmap that is the foundation for a bright future and their prosperity. Belize is probably a gold standard example, but Barbados and Bahamas, other countries across the Caribbean, completely recognize the value of their natural capital for their climate resilience and their blue economies that they're trying to grow. These ideas are spreading and being taken up.
So the natural capital assessment that we embedded in the Integrated Coastal Zone Management Plan demonstrate that you can balance economic, social, and conservation goals. We're seeing a lot of interest in other sectors for those kind of approaches, such as managing watersheds and forests and adapting to climate. So they can be empowered in managing natural capital for the sake of people and for prosperity.
Only through understanding the value of natural capital can we ensure that we will be doing what is necessary to safeguard nature and to truly have a thriving economy. We are capable of finding these homegrown solutions to meeting our financing gap for climate and nature, and by extension, people.
Had it not been for the work that we've done with the Natural Capital Project, our country would not be in the good position it is currently in to then build on that foundation. They helped us to visualize what was potentially at stake for us to lose if we did not have certain management practices and policies in place.
When it comes to the future of the country, I feel a bit more optimistic. Now the country is taking steps towards ensuring that these services that I benefited from when I was a kid, my children and future generations of Belize could still enjoy, and being a part of that is fulfilling for me.
I think I'd love to see what we do in every country around the world, because ultimately we're all passing through, and we need to think not only about us now, but we need to think about our children and what kind of life is waiting for them.